This is combine like terms. We're going to combine the terms that are like. If we notice, what that means is which terms have the same letters. We see 2x and an x. So that 2x plus x gives us 3x. And don't forget we have a minus 6. But the 3x and the minus 6 are not like. They are not the same type of term. We are done. Combining like terms is simply adding or subtracting the terms that are the same, that they are exactly alike. In this problem, the x and the x are exactly alike. The 6 is different. It's a different type of term. Final answer is 3x minus 6. Number 3. Two x minus 4x plus 7. The terms that are exactly alike are the x terms. So what we're going to do is we're going to combine, or we're going to subtract here, this 2x and a 4x. This 7 is a different type of term. So if I have 2 apples and I owe 4 apples, I end up owing 2 apples. Don't forget to bring down my plus 7. I'm done, because these terms are different. This has an x, the 7 does not. Number 5. Negative 3x plus y minus 5 plus 8. Let's identify the terms that are alike. The only terms that are alike are the negative 5 and the 8. Notice, this has a variable x. This is y. That is different. These are numbers. So I'm only going to be able to combine the numbers. Negative 3x plus y plus 3. We are done. Number 7. 12x plus 7y minus 8x minus 9y. X and x, these terms are like. Y and y, these terms are like. $12x minus 8x is going to give me a 4x. Take a closer look. 7y minus 9y gives me a negative 2y. These are the only terms I can combine. Notice x and y's are not the same. 4 apples minus 2 bananas. I am done. Number 9. Negative x plus 5y minus 6x minus 7. Let's identify the like terms. My x's, here I have a y, that's different. And over here, I have a number. So the only terms I can combine are the ones in red. Negative x minus 6y, negative x minus 6x. That gives me a negative 7x. Bring down the plus 5y and the minus 7. I've combined my like terms. Negative 7x plus 5y minus 7. I can't combine these terms any further. I can't add or subtract them because they are all different. Number 11, negative 14x minus 7 plus 3x minus 8. X terms, those are like. My number terms, these are like. So I'm going to combine or add negative 14x plus 3x, which gives me negative 11x. Negative 7 minus 8 is negative 15. We are done. Number 13. X minus 6x minus 9 plus my 4. X and x, these terms are like. 9 and 4, and that's negative 9 and 4, and they are like. If I have an apple and I owe 6 apples, I owe 5 apples. Negative 9 plus 4, if I owe $9 and have $4, I'm going to owe $5. We have combined like terms. Number 15, 2x plus 3 in parentheses plus 5. Now, we are simplifying this expression, and in order to do so, we're going to have to use the distributive property. I'm going to multiply 2 with x to get 2x, and then 2 with our positive 3 to get positive 6. Don't forget we have a 5 out here. If we now identify the terms that are like, 6 and 5 are the only terms that we can combine. These are the terms that are like. So we get 2x plus 11. We are done. Number 15. Number 17 is 3 times x minus 5 plus our 12. Now notice, by the distributive property, we can combine. We get 3x minus 15 plus 12. The only terms we can combine are the negative 15 and the positive 12. Negative 15 plus 12 is negative 3. We are done. Number 19, negative 4, x plus 5. Don't forget to add 5. We're going to have to remove these parentheses. Negative 4 times x is negative 4x. Negative 4 times a positive 5 is negative 20. And identify the terms that are like. It's only negative 20 plus our 5. We can combine those. This x is of different type. We can't combine it. So we end up with negative 4x, negative 20 plus 5 is negative 15. We are done. Number 21, 2x plus 7 minus x minus 4. We're going to use our distributive property. 2 times x is 2x, and 2 times 7 is 14. Negative x, that's really negative 1 times my x, which gives me negative x, and a negative 1 times a negative 4 gives me a positive 4. We're going to identify which terms are like. These terms are like. Don't forget there's a negative sign. 14 and a 4. We're going to combine the terms in red and combine the terms in blue. 2x minus x is just an x. Plus 14 plus 4 is plus what? 18. You are done. Number 23. I have negative 4 x plus 1 minus a x minus 3. Use your distributive property to get rid of the parentheses. Don't forget, there's a negative 1 times x here. We have negative 4x minus 4, negative x plus 3. Negative 4 times x is negative 4x. Negative 4 times a positive 1 is negative 4. Negative 1 times x is negative x. Negative 1 times a negative 3 is a positive 3. We're now going to determine which terms are like. Don't forget, you have a negative 4 with a positive 3, and you have a negative 4x with a negative 1x. Negative 4x minus x is going to be a negative 5x. Negative 4 plus 3 is a negative 1. You are done. Number 25. In this problem, we only have one set of parentheses to use the distributive property with. 6 times x is 6x. 6 times a negative 4 is negative 24. Don't forget to bring down your 3x. Let's identify the terms that are like. 6x and a 3x. 6x and 3x gives us 9x. The single value here of a negative 24 is all alone. We can't combine it with anything else. There is no other numbers. So you're done. 27. Negative 7, x minus 1, plus 12x. We're going to use our distributive property. Negative 7x plus 7 plus 12x. We're going to identify the terms that are like. Negative 7x plus 12x is going to be 5x. The 7 could not be combined with anything. There's no other terms that are similar to it, that are like. Final answer is 5x plus 7. Number 29. 5 times x minus 2 plus 3 times x minus 4. We got two sets of parentheses to get rid of. 5 times x is 5x. 5 times negative 2 is negative 10. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. 5x and 3x can be combined for 8x. Negative 10 and negative 12 can be combined for negative 22. So we get 8x here. 8x minus 22. You are done. Number 31. 4 times 1 minus x minus 3. We got only one set of parentheses to get rid of. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times the negative x is negative 4x. Bring down your negative 3. Red, blue. These terms are like in blue. We're going to end up with a negative 4x. We can't combine that with anything. And 4 minus 3 is a positive 1. We have combined like terms. Number 33. 4 times 2 minus x minus 3 times x minus 1. We have two sets of parentheses to get rid of. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times negative x is negative 4x. Negative 3 times x is negative 3x. Negative 3 times negative 1 is a positive 3. Let's identify the terms that are like. In red, they're like, and in blue, they're like. So negative 4x minus 3x is a negative 7x, and then 8 plus 3 is 11. You are done.